Is it a gun that sucks balls?
I'm the farting demon in this relationship.
I'd be an awesome rich person.
You're both just an embarrassment.
God, I'm awesome today.
We're talking Tom Hanks and his vehicle.
Yeah, I had my finger in my mouth waiting for you to finish.
You gotta get 4 balls or something.
Like dick piercing?
No, you know damn well I'm fucking that demon.
Still sexy. How could that be close and not be
Yeah,
right?
I'll just kill some random dude.
His wishes blow.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Plotty Time, the podcast where we three gamers discuss video game stories in detail. With all the necessary and appropriate backlash. On one side of the table, we have Chump Slap.
Wow, I haven't had anything this expensive in my mouth since my dad's gun.
And the other side of the table is Dr. Scientist.
10 seconds? That's a third of the way to Mars.
My name is Papa Scotch, and as I always say, no, I'm sorry about your corn dogs, but that's not why I'm here. Welcome to Plotty Time. So again, nothing for the crevice because we crush it every day, all day.
Yeah, when we did that game we did last week,
Dude,
which everyone remembers was...
Jet Li's Rise.
Jet
Oh,
Li.
yeah.
Someone wrote it down. Before we even get into anything, go to the store, buy stuff, plottytime.com. Takes you
Boom.
right to our store. Go check it out.
Yeah, we got some pretty sweet Turkish cotton towels.
Yeah, hell yeah, we do. And golf polos. There's a lot of overlap in our community with golf polos. And I got my beanie. Oh, I didn't show you guys my beanie. Check
Oh,
this
yeah,
out.
check out the beanie.
Hold on. I'm putting it on.
Is it a
Oh,
zip
goodness.
off or pull over?
No, it's a beanie.
I know.
You think it works?
I like it.
I don't look too much like a penis, right? Like on my head?
No,
Oh.
you look like it without the beanie.
Yeah, take the beanie back off.
Okay. Okay. Of course.
You brought it up. That was your fault.
It's always my fault. Anyway, let's get into our favorite segment. What are you playing, watching, doing? Dr. Scientist, what's going on with you?
Well, I watched some Reaper, and then I started American Gods.
Have you ever seen American Gods before?
No.
Oh.
It was on Showtime. I didn't have Showtime.
What's it on now?
I paid for it on Amazon.
Well, fair enough.
So good? You like it? Good
I
stuff?
only watched 2 episodes, but it's good. I mean, the book was good, so
One
I
of your
assume the thing is
faves.
going to be... Yeah, it's up there. I always like Neil Gaiman.
Yeah, got it.
And then, of course, I watched a friend of the podcast movie, Vampires versus the Bronx.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good one.
No, it's not a very good one, but it's
I
entertaining.
disagree.
It's all right. Mero does a good job.
Yeah.
He's just doing like the impersonation he does on the show of like his father.
Yeah. And
Like,
then,
that's-
then he owns a bodega, and that's it. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm fine with it, really.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
And I did buy my Black Widow tickets,
Oh,
So I
finally, it's coming out.
so I watched the Avengers movies,
Nice.
Infinity War and
Get so pumped.
Endgame. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like seeing commercials or like ads or spots for the Black Widow movie,
2 years ago.
like the fall before the pandemic, almost 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out sometime last year. I think March last year.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's right. It was supposed to be like the first one of the year, like the March Marvel movie or whatever it
Yeah.
is. And they're
Faux
just like,
show.
we're gonna wait. Everything's getting canceled. Then they're like, you know what? We're just gonna wait till theaters open again and do nothing Marvel this year.
Yeah, like all the shutdowns started like 2 weeks before it was supposed to come out.
Good times.
Awesome.
And as a side note, remember how we said that asking if you could put anything you wanted on Amazon Prime last
Yeah,
week?
yeah.
Well,
Sure.
when I was searching for movies, I noticed there were several misspellings in a lot of the descriptions. So I'm thinking that maybe you can. Maybe
Nice.
anybody can just go up and
I mean, anybody can be like a seller on Amazon.
yeah, maybe you can just put movies up.
Yeah.
So why can't? Yeah.
Keep an eye out
Wait.
for Plotty Time, the movie.
Wait, is that how it works? Like, if we put an Amazon storefront up and then put our, I don't know, let's say a YouTube video up, can people watch it on Amazon Prime?
That's a good question.
Probably not. Do they have a deal with YouTube?
Well, I mean, if you put it up on both, I mean,
Oh yeah, like not.
not a link to YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Try it. Well, I'll have to ask our lawyer.
Yeah.
And then people can not watch it in 2 different places.
Yeah,
Sick.
It'll be dope.
twice the interaction. And all I played this week was Disco Elysium because it's good. And
How
Still
far did you get?
I don't know.
Oh.
A couple of days in.
How many hours you got in there? 16?
Probably about that.
Dude, I'm good.
But it's good.
What do you mean you're good? Like,
I'm good at guessing things.
oh, okay.
I enjoy
Gotcha.
it a lot.
All right.
Well, we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll finish it this week. I think I almost got the killer.
So that's the game, right? Like a big detective game, right?
Yeah. Interviewing
Is
people,
it
trying
a
to find
thing where
evidence.
like you're gonna find the killer, and then it's gonna open up this other world, and then you like found out you just got through a third of the story.
I don't know. I didn't play it yet.
You're right. I guess I shouldn't just.
Yeah, we'll find out next week.
Tune in next week.
I try and avoid spoilers for games I know I'm going to play.
That's fair.
You know how annoying it is trying to avoid Ratchet and Clank Rifts Apart, especially because I don't even have a PlayStation 5.
No.
Speaking of PlayStation 5s, what about you, Papa Scotch? What'd you do this week?
Ooh, thanks for asking. Well, I was on the road, so I didn't get to play much. I just played like a couple rounds of zombies.
Still kicking the zombies.
Sexy.
Still doing it. I'm going to get back into MLB The Show this week, too. I want to get that out of the way. I like it, but...
Feels like a chore, doesn't it?
It kind of does. Like, baseball games haven't evolved all that much. You know what the big evolution of the baseball game is? I'll tell you right now.
Pitching.
Not really. It'll make more sense. Shut up. It'll make more sense. Do you know how... You guys have played baseball games before, I'm sure.
Base Wars.
Yeah.
That's... Okay, I didn't ask if you played the best baseball game ever.
But you did say baseball games, and he wasn't wrong.
Sure. But there's every year they kind of like tweak the pitching mechanics. Sometimes it's like a meter. Sometimes you use the analog sticks.
Right,
and every year it's different. The big thing this year is you can pick between like 6 different ways of pitching or batting.
So it's
That's
kind of
fucking
like
it.
PGA Tour where they change the fucking putting every year.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
And then, but now imagine the next year they have all like the last 5 different ways to putt. And you can just pick which one you want to do.
That's pretty neat, I guess.
It's neat, but it feels like that should have came years ago, right? Like we should have had that in the 90s. And they may have had it like the last 2 years. I haven't played those.
That's true.
So
who the hell knows?
But yeah, that's all I've really been up to. I'm trying to unlock all the mods or the attachments for the AUG.
On Division 2?
No, but good
Duke,
guess.
man.
It's zombies.
It was more of a commentary on you're playing the exact same game, just a bit from.
It is
Yeah.
not. There were no zombies in Division 2.
Not yet. I did. I don't know, man. I still like playing zombies.
Yeah.
I'm not bored with it yet. I just bought season 4 with my COD points they gave me.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm still contemplating it.
Well, you got some catching up to do, son, because I'm on level 13 already.
Yeah, whatever. Tell me when you get.
Yeah, wait till tomorrow.
Yeah, wait till tomorrow. That's right. Like I'll go and I'll be out tonight and come back and he's like at level 18.
Yeah, by the time you get back from your game,
I'm gonna turn it on right now.
he's playing it right now.
Other than that, I didn't play much, but I did watch 2 things I want to talk about.
Bring it.
The first is a horror film called The Empty Man.
Oh yeah, that was a great movie.
Was it?
Did you see it?
Yeah, I talked about it a couple weeks ago.
Did you? I liked it.
I did too.
I thought it was fucking weird.
It's kind of like a mix between a Slender Man type thing and
Blank Man.
How many times have we brought up Black Man on this
Not
podcast?
enough.
not enough.
Fair enough. But yeah, it's like it has. Oh god, I can't remember the guy's name that's in it. The guy that was in Rubicon
Oh yeah, him.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and
I
the
forgot.
Pacific.
The girl I know is from something, but I can't think of it right now.
All right, I guess I'll have to look it up.
Look it up, Scotchy. Look it up.
But yeah, I enjoyed it.
There was like a cult involved.
Mm-hmm.
There was the dude.
Jeff
Like-
Bridges?
Yeah, Jeff Bridges was in it,
So you have seen it.
but it was good. James Badge Dale, that's who it is.
Is it Slappy?
It slaps a little bit.
Oh,
I wouldn't say it's weird. I forgot about that whole sequence in the beginning.
Yeah, the whole first 15 minutes completely throws you off for the rest of the movie.
Yeah, because I'm watching. I'm like, did we pick the wrong movie?
That's
James
what,
Badge Dale's
that's
supposed
what
to be
I
in
thought. I was
this.
like, did I click on the wrong thing to start?
Nice.
And then the 15 minutes goes by, and then it ends that sequence, and then the title card comes up. I'm like, Jesus Christ! It's like a half hour into this movie, and the title card just came up. It was good. I recommend it.
Yeah, it's different.
All right.
Definitely different. And the other thing I watched when I was on a plane, I like to take some risks in what I watch.
Mhm.
Porn?
Yep.
I watched every single episode of Cobra Kai.
Oh, yeah? I hear good things about it.
Fucking phenomenal.
Mm.
I know. I wouldn't believe me either. I know. But it's great. Because they got this whole rivalry with Johnny and Danielson.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you have that whole thing going on. And then they have kids, and they're going at it. And their relationship with their parents aren't exactly great. And then eventually they have competing dojos. and the kids like start shit at like the mall and just break out into fights.
It's like Bring It On, but with karate.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
Is that the
Wow.
second week in a row we brought up Bring It On?
I hope so. It's going to keep going.
You're welcome, listeners.
Yeah, right.
But I suggest it. It's good. There's only 3 seasons, and they're all like half-hour episodes. There's like 10 episodes a season.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
I'm telling you, man. I didn't believe me either. I took the risk.
All right.
Because I'm not even a fan really of the Karate Kid. Like that was a little bit
Yeah, me neither.
before
Yeah.
my time. I didn't give a shit about it. Like people, it's one of those cult classics that a lot of people really love, and it was obviously super popular when it came out. And we know all the classic moments from it just from being aware of
Yeah.
popular culture.
Like,
But-
wash your car, paint your fence. I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
Man.
Sweep the leg, Johnny.
I had a good joke if I could think of Will Smith's kid's name.
Put him in a body bag. That guy? Remember that guy? I think that guy was in it too. Whatever. Just
Yeah.
check it out.
Whatever.
I thought that was the main guy, or was that? Oh no, that was like the Biff's friend of the movie.
Biff?
Yeah, it was, exactly. He was one of the faceless other
Yeah.
guys that wasn't Johnny.
He probably had sunglasses on, or 3D shades or something.
Yeah, you wish it seems that cool.
Do you remember when Biff's crew, Entourage, and the Back to the Future 2 came, and the guy had like those, future glasses, those plastic ones with the.
With like the hologram things.
No, they're like they're plastic. They're just plastic, and it looks like Venetian blinds. You can see through them.
Oh, yeah.
Those things. Like he just had those on. It's like an upgrade from the 3D glasses.
Yeah, those are pretty sweet.
And whoever thought wearing 3D glasses would be like, that's a sweet identity. I'm gonna roll with that. This is who I am now, Mom. But that's all I got for me. So let's move over to Sir Chump Slap. What are you playing, watching, doing? What's going on?
I haven't played a goddamn thing this week.
Well, that's a bummer.
Just, yeah, I know. Well, after finishing the last Call of Duty season, I was a little duded out.
I get that.
Even though I hear there's a new pistol, which is a nail gun.
Nail gun.
I saw that, but I think it's just in a pack. I didn't check if I could unlock it yet.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm.
I might turn it on.
You don't-
We'll see.
You don't have the stamina of Papa Scotch of playing pointless games over and over again for small upgrades.
I know. I usually give up after, 8 months, however long it's been. We'll see.
Fair enough.
But I did spend a good 20 hours watching Attack on Titan. You ever see this one, guys?
Never heard of
No, but there's people who really want me to watch it. I'll tell you that much.
it. Yeah, I keep hearing to watch it too, and that makes me want to watch it.
I'm
less.
not really, I wasn't really big into anime, but I just started watching and was like, oh man, I gotta see what happens next. Gotta see what
It
happens
seems
next.
pretty slappy actually, with giant stupid looking people.
Yeah, I know. That's what first got me in. And then people die constantly. You're like, oh, look
It's
at this
anime.
cool-
People always die.
It's like, look at this cool guy. He's in for an episode or two. Boom, dead. And it's pretty neat. And it's gory, too, like the way they just get fucked up.
Aren't the Titans just like huge naked people?
Yeah. With
And, and they eat people.
no genitalia. And they eat people. They
Yeah, if they had genitalia, I would have watched it already.
don't- yeah, of
Yeah,
course you would.
definitely. We all would be pros about this fucking show by now.
I want to see a Titan hang dong.
Hangs dong, bro. Oh, I knew it.
Yeah, but no, it's really fucking good. Give it a look if you run out of shit to watch. I watched this movie called Hellfire, where a bunch of sex workers kidnap the Antichrist, not knowing he's the Antichrist. And,
That doesn't seem like a good idea.
well, they break into like a drug dealer's house. They hear he's doing this big deal. Turns out he's doing a big deal with the Antichrist for his soul or some shit. And they thought it was big money, so they were trying to steal it, and they kidnap him.
Wow, how shitty is your sex work that you got to break in and steal money from drug dealers?
It was like one of those one big score and we're out type things.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Turns out he wants to kill the baby Jesus and yada yada. It wasn't good. Don't even bother. You wouldn't even hear a worse one? Devil's Island.
God, that sounds familiar.
It has Al Pacino and Keanu Reeves. It's the sequel to Devil's Advocate.
I wish.
Yeah, God, I would be first in fucking line to see that movie.
That'd be awesome. No, it's a horrible movie. This woman inherits a small island with a house on it, just like a tiny island in like a community of islands, you know. And apparently nobody wants her there. They start fucking with her and shit. And there's like a wolf cult or something, and the movie ends. No, they don't explain a fucking thing.
Sweet.
Yeah.
It looks like it's in the slap pocket at a hot 71 minutes.
That's what I was hoping for. But
You
no.
got to figure, like, if this is on a real streaming service and it's 71 minutes, yeah, it's probably not going to be great, but you can make it through 71 minutes, right? I mean, probably 5 of that's titles and credits.
Yeah, and then the rest is absolutely pointless.
Sweet.
It's horrible. Don't watch it. So there it is. Chump slaps what not to watch. Brings me right into the slapper of the week. The unquenchable thirst for Bo Nerd Juice.
Oh, man.
Okay. I'm going to guess the University of Florida football team finds Gatorade no longer effective. So they try to mix it with nuclear material, and they come up with this boner juice that turns them all into zombies.
I'd watch that.
All right. My guess is a guy is hard up for cash in college, and his buddy offers him a job, and it turns out it's an illegal pistachio ring where they steal pistachios and sell them.
Black market pistachios.
Yeah, and then he ends up like getting tortured by the lead pistachio guy, and ends up at the end he comes in to own the whole thing.
Close.
I thought so.
No, I didn't. Where to begin? It's some weird ass space nuns.
Wow.
And they're looking for.
I thought what we said was ridiculous.
I know.
They're
I
looking
just
for
saw
the-
how this is spelled. This is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, isn't it? They're looking for the great fleshlight and the great dildo to combine and make the world perfect again, or some shit like that. And then there's a mean guy, the bad guy who's trying to take it. And he does. And there's way too many shit and fart jokes in it, but
That's right in the slap pocket.
oh my god, it might be one of the slappiest things I've ever seen that wasn't really that good.
Jesus Christ. Bo Nerdjuice is spelled, Dr. Scientist.
BEAU.
Yeah.
BEAU space NERJOOSE.
That's the bad guy's name.
And it comes
Juice.
with such character names as Old Man's Booty Worm,
Oh yeah.
Jennifer the Hobo, Bo Nerdjuice, Sister Buttfister, Sister Fuckface,
Yep.
and Ron's Booty Worm.
Oh yeah, there's these worms that live in guys' butts.
At
Come out
least
and talk
two.
to 'em. Yeah.
At least 2.
It's Sister Dick Twister.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. It's like a LSD fever dream of a 13-year-old.
Good God.
So if that's your thing,
This is his only director credit.
yeah, if you like
I'm shocked.
dick fart shit jokes, this is your thing to watch.
Go check out The Unquenchable Thirst for Bo Nerdjuice.
You got it.
Slapper of the week.
I don't even know how to slap to that.
It's a little long at 90 minutes or so, but
Yeah. But worth it, apparently.
oh yeah, if you want to just be like, what the fuck did I just watch?
All right, well, that's the slapper of the week. The Unquenchable Thirst for Bo Nerdjuice.
You don't have to put that huge pause in between.
Yeah, you do.
Let's get into video game news / stuff.
Read all about it. Extra.
So E3 happened since the last time we recorded.
Oh, yeah. I watched all those. It was wasting my time.
Yeah, I just saw some of the highlights. We're going to talk about a couple things, starting with the game Back 4 Blood, the spiritual successor to Left 4 Dead,
Oh,
has a release
yes.
date of October 12th.
Yeah, it looks exactly like Left 4 Dead, just
Ooh,
a different name.
spooky.
And the thing that people aren't really happy about is that you need a constant online internet connection to play the game.
Aren't you supposed to play with other people?
Yeah, it's supposed to be teams of 4.
Yeah, but even if your internet's out, you can't play the game. It's impossible.
Oh, fair. I guess that's
Which-
a bummer, but there's a lot of games like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still shitty, but a lot of people
People
aren't
just
happy
like to
about it.
whine about shit.
But yeah, so look for that October 12th of this year. The other piece of news, which I was kind of surprised about, the GTA 5 PS3 servers are going to be shutting down.
What? Not another
They're turning
5
them into the
years?
GTA 5 PS5 servers.
Oh.
I guess so. September 16th is when they're shutting down. I had no idea they were still up, but I guess it makes sense,
yeah,
right?
I mean,
if
it
it's
was-
still making money.
There's probably people who only have PS3s to play GTA 5.
Yeah. That's the only thing I played it on.
It's crazy because they were saying the single-player campaign you could still play. It's not going to ruin that at all. It's just you won't be able to play GTA Online on the PS3 anymore.
That's fair. Get over it, guys. Go buy yourself a PS4.
You gotta sunset it at some point. You know,
Yeah. I
it's
mean,
a lot of money.
It's been, what, 8 years already? Come on.
I wonder if there's a way for games to make like not necessarily online servers, but more of a peer-to-peer thing, so that they don't have to spend server money on it.
Sure, somebody would have figured it out.
Yeah, maybe Google
That's a good
Stadia will
point.
do it one of these days.
Maybe. Oh, that's a burn.
Yeah, I saw it was
Leave
on
it
sale
cheaper.
the other day.
Oh, yeah?
I almost picked it up
Mm.
just for the controller.
I don't know if it's better than the free that Papa Scotch was going to give you.
Oh, I did forget to tell you guys. I picked up the 2 new PS5 controllers.
Oh, yeah, both colors?
Yeah, the black one and the midnight red or something. Midnight black and whatever red.
Maroon.
How many controls do you have now?
4.
It's a good start.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you need
it's a
about
good
4
start.
or 5 more and a charging station.
Oh, he's
Oh,
got
I got the
charging
charge.
station.
Yeah, I got the charging station, but it only has 2 spots for it. So I got 2 controllers sitting outside of it like an asshole,
Wow.
just sitting there.
What's it like to be rich?
It's pretty dope. Pretty dope. After this, I have a cocaine party to go to.
Oh, sweet.
Look, I mean, my life's just different than your guys. What can I say?
Yeah,
I
I
get
mean-
invited to cocaine parties.
Yeah, these things happen.
Yeah,
I'd rather go to the crack parties anyway.
they are more fun, if I'm being honest. And then the other piece of news we got. Ooh, I got 2 actually. The PSVR is rumored to be coming out to the holiday season 2022.
Ooh,
Ah.
a nice rumor for a year and a half from now.
I know, right? I mean, they already said it was happening.
Yeah.
They already showed the controllers. They haven't showed the headset yet, but they're
Ooh.
saying that it looks like it's going to come out Christmas 2022 with 2 OLED, Samsung OLED lenses at a resolution of 4000 by 2048, which is kind of neat. That's a
Sounds
huge
good.
upgrade. But the really cool thing is that it's going to make use of eye tracking in order to render what you're looking at and kind of blur the outside edges.
Oh my God, it's gonna look like real life.
Yep, absolutely.
Maybe I'll finally get into it. I mean, I got 2 years to figure it out.
That's true.
Now the pornos can start.
Oh, they already did.
Yeah. They're just trying to catch up with porno technology.
And the last one, this is just for you, Sir Chump Slap.
Oh.
All right, I won't listen.
Fallout 76 Steel Rain expansion is coming in July.
Fuck yes. God damn it.
That is right now, I think.
Oh, shit. What-
Is it? It might be out as we speak because obviously, as we all know, today is July 1st.
Well, it's coming out real soon. Trust me, guys. It's going to be a good one.
It's a free update that concludes the long-running Brotherhood of Steel story arc.
Long running as from Fallout 3?
From the release of 76.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't 76 happens before Fallout 3?
Yes, but I remember, well, you played the game, but I remember that people were pissed when Fallout 76 originally came out because there were no Brotherhood of Steel in it. There were no people in it.
Yeah, there
No
was.
NPC There were no NPC characters
Wasn't there a phone? Oh.
except for other people.
Hey, you might be right. And robots.
Dr. Scientist, when you're done with Disco Elysium, let's go buy Fallout 76.
You already have it.
I know, I do. Well, how about you go buy Fallout 76?
Yeah. It's got to be cheap as shit right now.
It's outside my pay range.
You can borrow mine.
I don't want to.
You're gonna.
I have
borrow mine.
34. I have 34 games on my PlayStation to play.
And
So-
then 35.
I just love how you can get the game for free and you're still like, no, dog. Can you imagine if I told you 10 years ago a new Fallout game's going to come out and it's so bad you don't want to play it even if you have it for free. That's
I
how
wouldn't
bummed
have
out we would
believed
have
you.
been.
It would have been hard because Fallout 3 was amazing right before that.
Tell me 3 years from now, and I'll fucking believe you.
Fallout 76, it's $10 for a brand new physical copy for PS4.
That's like 3 gallons of gas.
But it's physical. You can resell it when you're done with it.
For at least 3.
I don't even remember the last time I bought a physical game.
There's a Fallout collectible mug that has the Fallout bobblehead on it. It says 1776 to 2076. Pretty dope mug. It's $15. It's $5 more than the actual game. So, do with that what you will.
That's pretty neat.
Oh, God, the fucking strategy guide, the official collector's edition guide is $30.
Why? When you have the internet?
I know, I'm buying it. No, I'm not.
Might as well
ridiculous.
complete the collection of Fallout 76.
Yeah, you could use it with your power armor helmet.
I could. I'd be so fucking cool. Obviously, I wouldn't be able to hang out with you guys anymore because I'd be so cool.
You'd be wearing a power armor helmet at Coke parties. And
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
How could we top that?
Just have a huge, like, one of those wide bore, like, fucking milkshake straws hanging out of it.
I'm just going to have to get a Geordie LaForge visor.
Everyone that's, like, not hip will be like, that guy's a DJ, right? Why else would he wear that hat everywhere?
DJ. Man, I wish I could have thought of a good DJ name for you right now.
Daft Funk.
That's
E
not
Nuts.
funny. Funky Nuts is pretty funny.
DJ Funky Nuts? It does kind of flow, right?
Yeah, I like it.
Poopa Scotch.
I don't hate it.
Poopa Scotch.
Poopa
Scotch.
Ah, that might be better. Fupa Scotch. Christ.
All right.
Well, that does it for Video Game News / stuff.
Look for Poopa Scotch.
How about we get into the game? How does that sound?
Let's do it. This one's a long-ass video, at least.
Oh, we'll skip a lot of it.
Today we're going to be talking about the game that asks the question, can we predict the future? The answer is yes. It is Deus Ex.
I didn't get that.
Oh, that was the question? All right.
And it was released June 23rd, 2000.
Damn.
Almost 21 years to the day we're recording this.
That's interesting.
Yeah, July 1st, 2021.
Only a few months away from 9/11.
Yeah, a year and a half.
Wow. That's about as long as the PS5 VR.
Yeah. It'll fly by.
Now, the important stuff that you guys I know are waiting to hear, the number one song in the country was Be With You by Enrique Iglesias.
Oh, you got to know that one. Come on.
Be with you.
Every song is exactly the same.
Be with you.
Be with you.
I
pretty
remember
great.
that one. It was a banger.
And the
That's
number
not how
one
it goes,
movie, Me, Myself, and Irene.
Ooh.
That wasn't terrible.
No.
I can't believe it was number one ever, though.
It must have been the week it
just
came out, right?
versus Dragon Rotation. That's my favorite line from that.
I love how you still know that, first of all. But secondly, wasn't that the Farrelly brothers' like first movie after There's Something About Mary?
Probably.
Sounds about
So they
right.
got like a whole bunch of residual heat. Anyway, a gallon of milk cost $2.79.
That's like the same every time.
I know. It's been like $3 for the past 30 years.
It was released for PC, Mac, and PlayStation 2, developed by Ion Storm and published by Eidos Interactive. It is a single-player stealth action first-person shooter written by Sheldon Picotti, Chris Todd, and Austin Grossman.
All right.
Dr. Scientist,
Yeah.
you picked this one, so how about you go ahead and lead us right into it? Tell us what it's all about.
Well, it's set in the far-flung future of 2052.
Ooh, so far.
And you play as J.C. Denton, who is like a cybernetic, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like a...
Augmented? Is
Augmented,
what
they
call
call
it, I
him in the
think?
there
game.
you
Yeah.
go. It's like a Data from
Yeah.
Star Trek.
Well, he's not that much, but
I don't know.
Isn't Data like a full-on android?
yeah.
Wasn't
Yeah,
this
see?
guy just...
No, he's just augmented human, but
I know shit about Star Trek.
Right.
I'm practically a Star Trekian.
yeah, okay.
uh,
But he works for a what are they called? Organization called UNATCO,
UNATCO.
which is the United Nation Anti-Terror Coalition.
Okay.
I was watching a video about this, and they said, like, at this point in time, the only time anyone ever talked about terrorists was, like, ridiculous 80s action movies.
Well, I mean, besides when the terror attacks in the 90s happened, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
The original.
Yeah, the original,
9/11s.
yeah.
But it's not like it is now.
No.
Hmm.
And he works for them, and there's a pandemic going around
Get the hell out.
called the Gray Death.
Oh, yeah. Just not as bad as Black Plague.
I guess. Black Death? Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't even think of it that way, but for some reason they call it Gray Death.
I didn't think of that either that way, but it makes sense if they have a vaccine for it.
Well, the
Yeah.
vaccine, they do have a vaccine, but it's hard to produce, and I don't think anybody knows about it except super rich people, which sounds about right.
No, I think
Yeah, that
everybody
checks
knows about it. That's why there's unrest.
Oh, maybe.
Civil unrest.
That's right. Everybody does know about it because the NSF,
Yes,
that's the other group, right? They're the ones that are like organizing to steal shipments of it.
yeah, and the NSF, thank you for bringing that up, is the Nationalist Secessionist Forces, which are kind of anarch-driven group. I don't even know exactly what their goal is, I guess, to get rid of income inequality and whatnot.
Yeah.
We'll call them progressives,
Okay.
but less annoying.
Oh, snap.
All right, so that's the background, pretty much.
All right, cool.
So you play as JC, and your mission, I guess this might be your first mission. You might have just started for UNATCO. I do not know for sure. I probably should have looked it up.
I don't know. They act like you've been around for a while.
Yeah, but maybe you got promoted to this specialist who's
Oh, yeah, okay. Fair.
Yeah, I read that it was very strange because the office was like right across the street from this first mission, and they sent like the brand new guy to go do it,
Yeah.
like by himself.
Yeah.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, go prove yourself by this hugely important hostage situation across the street.
Yeah, so you go to Liberty Island where the hostages are. And you're supposed to, they stole some of the vaccine, and you're supposed to get it back and give it to the rich people.
Story as old as time.
Yep. So you go there, and you get to the whole thing, and the vaccine's already gone. Like, yep, you're too late. Nothing you can do about it.
Womp womp.
So you're like, oh, mission failed. You go back to headquarters. And not much goes on here. You get debriefed and whatnot.
Yeah, you meet a bunch of people.
Yeah, you meet your new partner, who I don't think you ever partner with.
Anna?
Navarra.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good. I remember you meeting her and having the conversation with her in the beginning, and then does she come back?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
talked to her later.
yeah.
I remember.
I don't remember her coming back. All right.
But yeah, she's kind of an ancillary character, even though she's your partner. So you're like, all right, well, we got to get some of this. So you're going to have to go into the subways and save some hostages here. That's your next mission because all this happens in the one day. Well, maybe not one day, but. So you go to the subways and you save some of the ambrosia, which is the vaccine. And you save some hostages. And then you're sent to knock out a power generator in Hell's Kitchen. So your brother's team, who is also an augmented whatever you are,
Oh, wow.
can do their job. So you go to Hell's Kitchen, fight off Daredevil and Luke Cage and stuff, and knock out the power generator. And then you go back to the headquarters and find out that your brother failed. After all, you're like, oh, he didn't get the ambrosia, and now we don't know where he is. But we got to get that shipment and give it to the rich people.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's why it's called ambrosia.
The
There-
rich people are the heroes of this story.
Obviously.
There's a lot of classist things going on in here.
Yeah.
And I guess you start searching for the ambrosia in the tunnels of New York, which I assume are the subway tunnels.
Yes.
And you come across some mole people, which are just poor people who live in the tunnels.
Is this where you meet JoJo?
Soon.
Ooh.
I'm trying to remember. If that's JoJo or Vivian, but anyway.
I don't remember.
You eventually get to LaGuardia Airport and find that's where the vaccine is. And you find Joan. Or is it Joe? Juan Lebedev.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you see your brother, too. And he's like, hey, the virus is manufactured, which made me just want to punch the screen. And
Jesus, you're going so fast. Hold on.
I skipped a lot because a lot of it's pointless.
What are you
There's
talking
so
about?
much goddamn talking the first hour of this video.
I know.
You didn't talk about him fixing the plumbing for the mole people?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
He did fix the plumbing.
Yeah, he did.
Guess what he does now?
He fixes the cable.
But your brother tells you that the virus is manufactured.
Of course it is, in a lab.
And I'm working for, your brother is working for the NSF.
I fucking knew it. I didn't know it, but I knew it.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, you have to. The way he talks about how much he hates rich people and stuff, yeah.
Right, exactly.
Is this where they first tell you about Majestic 12? I have that written down here.
Yeah. They go into a whole bunch of conspiracy things that are apparently happening around.
Yeah, what I read was this is an alternate reality where all conspiracy theories are actually happening.
Yeah.
Like the burgers and all that shit.
They go into the Illuminati's here, Area 51
Yeah.
is all of them. All of them are here.
Yeah, the virus is manufactured to keep populations under control.
Get the hell out. And UNATCO's behind it?
Yeah.
Didn't they well, no, I don't want to ruin anything. I'll let you get to it organically.
And he calls you an Illuminati weapon. Well, your Juan does, Lebedev.
I mean, you are,
And you're just
right?
like, well, yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
well, I mean, UNATCO's like I would assume it's like a NGO type thing, but your brother's like, sorry, I gotta save the normal guys. See you later, bro.
yeah. We got to take the shipment to Tong.
Yeah, they got to go to Hong Kong, and we'll fix everything. We'll distribute the vaccine for everybody.
He'll figure out how to make it, and boom. It's not really a vaccine. It's an antidote, really, isn't it? They
Well-
call it a vaccine, but
I don't know I don't think antidotes work for vaccines.
for viruses?
I'm pretty sure those use the vaccines.
Well,
Whatever.
they said it's not. They actually said it's technically not a vaccine. They called it something else, but I don't remember what it was.
I was led to believe through a lot of old school Batman and cartoons that every poison you take has an antidote.
Yeah, but poison isn't a virus.
I guess you're right.
But it is delivered via gas.
Man.
Ooh.
All right, whatever. Go
Whatever.
on.
Yeah. Anyway, your brother and Juan Lebedev get away. You
no.
kind of just let them go.
Doesn't Navarra come up here?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of pointless stuff that happens.
Like, she can kill them, can it? Can't she kill Lebedev? Like, isn't there multiple?
Yeah, probably can.
There's a lot of ways to.
Well, because the one I watched, when you go back to your headquarters after this and get your debriefing again, and Anna's kind of upset you didn't kill Lebedev.
Yeah, because she kills him. She's like, I'll do the fucking thing. And then it's like, you didn't follow orders, yada, yada. Or you can kill her. I saw in another video that you kill her. And he's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you can apparently kill anybody, and it's kind of just no big deal.
Yeah. Just changes the story a little bit, I guess.
But your supervisor, whose name is Walton Simmons,
Mm.
he's the director of FEMA, which has something to do with UNATCO somehow. I don't understand how a national thing has to do with the United Nations, but
No.
whatever. He explains to you that all your augments have kill switches, and they start the kill switch, and then it goes off in 24 hours, which seems very inefficient and kind of pointless to have the kill switch.
Yeah. I mean, kill switch means
Yeah.
you're dead, not a fucking countdown.
And that they
Right.
gave your brother, they already turned on your brother's kill switch.
No. And it gets rid of all your augmentations.
Yeah, it shuts
Makes you
them
a
down.
normal ass person.
But now you're going to Hong Kong to stop your brother. Well, because that's where your brother was going, so that's what you're doing.
Yeah, and they want you to take out Tong, too.
Yeah, take out Tong. He's a bad guy. So you get in the helicopter to go to Hong Kong. I guess the helicopter's going to fly you straight there because,
It's a black helicopter. Everybody knows what
yeah,
those are.
they cross the Pacific all the time.
Of course.
But the helicopter pilot's like, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Hey, I'm going to take you to see your brother.
Yeah, your helicopter pilot's a pretty cool dude, actually. In this.
Yeah, but I don't know how all these people who are in NSF get high-ranked UN jobs without passing background checks and stuff. But maybe
Yeah.
times were different in 2000.
Yeah, in 2052.
So he takes you and you see your brother. And your brother starts piling on the conspiracies again. That your parents weren't our real parents.
See, this is the part where I meant you were like built in a lab.
Yeah, and you were kind of just built in a lab. And he kind of offers evidence for the claim, but it's just circumstantial and really, it makes me I mean, I hate conspiracy theories anyway, but
It's not a conspiracy if it's real.
it's a video game. It isn't real. But
Whoa.
and then you find out that UNATCO has figured out that you didn't go to Hong Kong, so they turned your kill switch on, and you got 24 hours to live.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Good thing we know about this Tong, dude.
Yeah.
I don't understand the point of the countdown. It's like, what is the point to the countdown other than being cruel?
It takes that long for your cells to replicate enough to kill you.
But I mean, your augments, they could just blow up.
But they just shut them off.
But I mean, they do the kill switch for in the future, the robots that work right away.
I don't know why I'm trying to make an excuse for this
Yeah.
shit.
It's more of like a
Just the plots.
MacGuffin.
Yes, there we go.
But anyway, your kill switch is on, and you agree to help the NSF. And your brother's like, hey, we got to send this distress signal so the rest of NSF knows.
Yeah.
And then he tells you that your boss at UNATCO was
Walton Simmons?
He's part of Majestic 12, this other conspiracy group who's at odds with the Illuminati.
These are like the big guys that rule the world, right?
Yeah.
These are the real guys.
Yeah, these are the guys behind the guys.
Yeah, the guys who are making you wear face masks.
Yeah,
Those guys.
true. Don't get me started. Fucking vaccine.
But not only do they turn the kill switch on, but they send kill squads after you. So you fight through kill squads.
That's so dumb.
You fight through kill squads, and you finally eventually send this signal for NSF so they know what's going on.
All right. That's like, it's just like a warning to every NSF person.
Yeah.
Like,
And as you're trying to get away, your old partner gets you, knocks you out, and catches you. Anna Navarro.
oh, that bitch.
Just doing her job.
I wonder who catches you if you kill her.
Probably some other big guy.
That guy from FEMA. I
Yeah,
think.
I don't know.
Guy was badass.
But you get knocked out. There, put it on your bingo card. Knocked out.
Knocked out and wake up in a different place.
Yeah.
Yep,
And
definitely.
this time you wake up in a Majestic 12 prison. And you're like, oh, I'm stuck in this room. And then I guess he ends up in your head. I don't know if he's saying it out loud, but it's a hacker named Daedalus. He's like, hey, I want you to get out of here.
Oh, yes.
I assumed it was in his head. That's how I took it.
Yeah, I didn't
I
know if
thought
it was
it was-
coming through speakers maybe, but
Yeah, like the Alex Jacobs guy. I almost said Alex Jones. But
Boy,
Alex Jacobs is on cams with you the whole time. He's like your
yeah.
voice. It's probably coming through that, right?
Yeah, I kind of thought it was something like that. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
They don't really explain it. Well, than what I saw anyway.
Yeah.
So he helps you get out of the cell, and you fight your way through the base. And it's just the whole Majestic 12 headquarters.
And where was this? In New York?
Yeah, because when you get out of the Majestic 12 headquarters, it ends up in UNATCO.
Yeah.
Because the Majestic 12 is in the
basement.
basement of UNATCO.
Oh,
They're all
fucking knew it,
combined.
dude. Fucking knew it.
obviously it is. Shit.
Yeah, and then you get some info on Tracer Tong because your brother said he could help you get rid of the kill switch and stuff. Yeah, which also makes me wonder, they turn the kill switch on, are they going to keep you in jail for those 23 hours that you have left to live?
Probably.
Yeah. I guess you don't blow up then because they won't want that happening. But anyway.
Yeah.
But there were dudes. I don't know if they're the Men in Black ones or the other augmented guys, but they would blow up if you killed them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you will. But you can't die because you're dope. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you JC.
you are JC.
So you can you get all this info and you try and get to the helicopter on the roof to get out of here. And you end up fighting Navarro. If she's alive.
Yeah. Or maybe this is where you kill her and I didn't realize
Yeah,
it.
because they think you kill her there.
Yeah. Okay.
Then you get to the helicopter on the roof, and they're going to fly from New York to Hong Kong in a helicopter.
It's a black helicopter. Why do you fucking doubt that?
They have that special Illuminati technology.
Yeah.
Oh, the IT.
Exactly. That's what that stands for. Open your third eye, bro.
Oh my God, IT specialists. I get it now.
Oh, never trust any of them.
Yeah, they think they're better than you.
Pieces of shit.
Kind of like Papa Scotch working in IT.
Whoa.
What? No,
Little peek
I'm
behind
in.
the curtain there.
Now. Yeah.
I'm in garbage.
I'm not in IT, I'm in Illuminati. Shit.
No, we can't say that out loud. Come on.
Yeah, all right, delete that.
The kill switch is turned on.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Ah.
Shit.
But you get to Hong Kong, and you kind of have to earn Tong's trust before he'll see you, because he doesn't just take any random brother of a guy he knows.
Yeah.
And then there's this long plot with the triads and trying to... Amazing that you are the one that solves the triad war.
Phew, brought peace to the triad.
Yeah.
Thank God. JC. Doing it again.
Makes Hong Kong an idyllic utopia.
Nailed it.
So then you get back to Tong.
Yeah, and Tong's like, hey, I'll deactivate that kill switch for you, buddy.
Just stand in his thing.
Yeah. Bam. Dude's done.
It's like, yeah, it was easier than I thought.
Wow.
So
he's
now
like,
he's got a mission for
yeah,
you.
I'd like you to go to VersaLife. Do some snooping for me.
Okay.
So you go to this company called VersaLife, which has, I guess they make ambrosia. They're the company that makes ambrosia.
They make,
Or something to do with that.
I don't know. You find out they make the virus.
Yeah. But you get in there. You also hear about Icarus, which is an AI that UNATCO and Majestic 12 are using.
Yes.
Yeah, because I have written in my notes that VersaLife, they manufacture ambrosia.
Oh yeah, you're trying to find the blueprint for it, I guess.
Yeah, so you can steal it, and then they can make
Make it at home.
the vaccine or whatever, and give it
Make
away
it
for
at
free.
home. It's just yeah, I guess you're right.
Well, I'm sorry, you need a fucking universal combinator or
Yeah.
whatever.
Constructor?
Yeah, there we go.
You
And
got
I guess there's only one that exists at this point. Like,
well, there's one here, and I think there's another one somewhere else.
Yeah.
But
it's just like in Contact.
yeah, why build one when you have two for twice the price?
Fuck yeah, man.
It's all fine. We have a second one in Brazil.
So
Hooah.
true.
It started
Fucking
with
white.
Star Wars being ridiculous, building two.
Mhm.
But. So basically you have to steal the virus, destroy the UC,
Boom.
so they can't make any more of the virus, and then
Right.
escape.
Yeah. So no, you never do get the blueprint for the
You steal the virus so they can look at it.
yeah. So they can manufacture their own antivirus or
And-
whatever.
After you escape, I don't know exactly what happens here. I don't remember. I just wrote Illuminati BS. So you
Oh.
probably find about the Illuminati.
You find out the Illuminati was the one who originally made the virus.
Oh, okay.
Right.
They designed it and then
Yeah, you don't get the blueprints, but you got the virus, so they like reverse engineered it or whatever,
Yeah.
and then they found
find
out
out
the
that-
Illuminati made it.
Yeah, it has the Illuminati fingerprints all over it.
mhm.
Yes.
All right.
So then you're back to New York, flying around the world in a helicopter.
They don't even refuel, man.
No, it's amazing. And your next step on your quest here is to hunt down Morgan Dowd, because he knows something about the virus. He has info on who engineered it, and you got to figure it out.
I
So
don't
you
even
end up-
have Morgan Dowd written down.
And then you go to the freighter, and the freighter's full of the virus in the things.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I even wrote in my notes, I was like, they plan on scuttling it, but isn't that a terrible idea with a virus on board? Like,
No, it's not. 'Cause if it's at the bottom of the ocean, it'll be fine.
yeah,
They really don't seem to give a shit about who gets the virus.
no.
Well, because they say at some point in one of the 70 fucking billion conversations you have, JC says when he's still working for UNATCO,
UNATCO, yep.
when he's still working for them, he's talking to what's his name, and the guy's like, we're not gonna be able to contain it. Like, this is gonna get out, and we won't be, it's just gonna get a lot of people. And the other guy's like, why not? Who cares? So what? So it gets out.
Yeah, they're like we're rich. We got
So
it.
they're basically holding the cure, for lack of a better word, hostage.
It's all
and using
population
that
control, bro.
to get whatever they want.
Oh yeah.
Don't you listen to Joe Rogan?
Is that Illuminati thing? Is that Illuminati thing?
They all interlapped somehow. I don't know.
What, Illuminati
Nice.
wants to control the populace? Yeah.
Well, control the
Like,
populace. Not
even
I was
conspiracy,
thinking-
bro.
I was thinking you were saying control the population like numbers.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
they probably do to get more resources for themselves. Makes
Yeah.
sense. Is this where you find out what Daedalus is?
Yeah.
All right.
So as you're going, you find doubt, and he gives you info, and he also tells you Daedalus is just an AI that was created by the Illuminati. No, Majestic 12. One of them made him.
It was the Illuminati.
Yeah,
it was Everett himself.
And that you should go see Everett and talk to him about this virus stuff and Daedalus and see what goes on.
Yeah, because Everett's, he's the brain.
Everett made the basic part of it, but a guy named Bob Page modified the virus.
Fucking billionaires, man.
And I don't know where you can find Everett. He's a member of the Illuminati. So you can go find another member of the Illuminati's daughter, and maybe she'll help you.
Yeah, everyone in the Illuminati knows where Everett is.
Yeah.
Just got to ask around.
So you got to go to Paris and find this group called Silhouette, which is also an enemy of Majestic 12. So I guess, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah, they're kind of in cahoots with NSF, aren't they?
Yeah, sort of.
Just another quote-unquote terrorist group.
Yeah, they're just like, we got a cool name for a group. Let's throw them in there too.
Yeah.
So they tell you to find Nicolette de Clare, who is the daughter of a former Illuminati Big Five member. I guess because there's 5 people that run it, whatever.
How can they even be a former member of that? You think they'd be dead?
Yeah, well, I think her mom is dead.
Oh, well, there you go.
But you ask her for info on where her mom is so she can figure out where Everett is. And she's like, okay, but you got to break into my mansion and find the info.
Oh, yeah.
My mom has a secret room. If you can find it, that's where all of it is. Then she also tells you that Majestic 12 killed her mom. So,
obviously.
You killed my mom!
Stop pointing that gun at my dad!
So you go to her mansion, and you find the secret room.
Of course you do.
And you eventually get a hold of Everett. Morgan Everett? Yeah.
What?
His name is Morgan Everett.
Yeah, I just have Everett. I don't know.
And he's like, hey, go to the cathedral nearby and meet my buddy Toby. He'll bring you.
I like when you go into Everett's hiding place and there's just that dude in like a cryo container.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, he's going to help me. He's going to get me out of here one of these days. It's so good.
Well, you meet Toby and he's like, hey, I can't let you know where he is, so we're going to have to knock you out and take you there.
Obviously.
And you're like, hey, I've been to conspiracies before. I know how this goes. So he takes you to Everett's, I guess, mansion. I don't know.
Underground.
You don't know where it is, which
Bat
is the important
cave.
thing. And you do find the cryogenically frozen guy who I guess used to be a member of the Illuminati.
According to the dude, he used to be the head of the Illuminati.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Breaking this thing wide open.
And Everett keeps him around just to
Pick his brain.
Yeah.
But anyway, you talk to Everett, and he tells you more about the Daedalus, and he says, MJ-12 killed most of the Illuminati, except for me, because I'm great and all.
And I'm hiding in this building.
Yeah. And that UNATCO also made, Majestic 12, also made Icarus, because Daedalus didn't really work for him. And that they made the Grey Death.
Oh, because
you
Daedalus said they were terrorist organization.
Yeah. Yeah, because Daedalus was supposed to be protecting them, and they said that Majestic 12 was bad guys when they are, and they didn't want to be, so they made a new one, blah, blah, blah.
Yep, makes sense.
But he's like, hey, I looked at this virus, and I know how to make the antidote.
Yeah.
I just need a universal constructor.
Of course you do.
So you're like, all right, well, where's our universal constructor? And he's like, well, there's one at Vandenberg Air Force Base, wherever Vandenberg Air Force Base is.
Europe,
California?
I think it was in Europe.
Wow, maybe.
France? I don't remember.
Either way, you get there on a helicopter, right?
Yeah, so it could be anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I just thought it was closer to Area 51, but
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I remember reading Europe, but,
it could be.
Yeah, don't hold me to it.
I didn't look in it because
who cares?
Yeah. So you drop off at your helicopter and you find out that Majestic 12 is attacking the base.
Oh, of course they are, because they're looking for the UC too.
Yeah, because they need a UC to make sure you don't get it. So you eventually fight off the Majestic 12 forces.
Yeah, use robots.
Yeah, which is much cooler than any other way.
Yeah, it is.
And they say, hey, we'll make that vaccine for you. But you got to save, what I have written here. Try to save Daedalus.
No. you got to take down, or no, you got to upload Daedalus into the military computer so you can take over their comms.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
But when you do that, Bob Page calls you. He's like, "Ha, you fell into my plan, you idiot." And Daedalus kind of like gets overwritten by Icarus a little bit, and they become a bigger AI called Helios, which is very reminiscent of Age of Ultron.
Oh, it's two AIs mixing together to be a better AI?
Yeah.
Oh, this one
A bigger,
controls
badder AI.
the entire world's
Yeah,
communications.
he's like, ha ha ha.
Because that's how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you have two AIs, don't fucking mix them. Everybody knows that.
Everybody
It's
knows
like
that.
feeding mogwais after midnight.
Exactly.
Just common knowledge.
Also, Vandenberg Air Force Base is located in Lompoc, California.
Oh,
Boom.
what the fuck did I get England from?
I don't know.
No, they definitely did go to Europe at some point. I just forget when.
They went to Paris. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's in
To
Paris?
meet Nicolette de Claire so she could
Oh,
find
her
out.
mansion.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All
The
right.
Illuminati guy may have been in Europe. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think so. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
But anyway, Helios is big and bad now, and Bob Page starts laughing at you. He's like, ha ha ha, I needed the parts for the Universal Constructor. And then he also goes through this long rant of how he kidnapped the guy's daughter at this undersea base.
Yeah, he
blah,
tells
blah,
you
blah.
where the
Yeah,
fucking parts are. Well,
Right,
he wants
yeah.
you to go there, I guess.
I guess. So you're like, all right, I'll go save her. And everybody's like, yay.
Nice.
And you kind of just like slump off, like boom, boom. So you go to this undersea base and you save Savage's daughter. Savage was the guy who was running Vandenberg Air Force Base, but and you get the UC schematic.
Boom, that's all you needed?
That's all you needed.
Like, there's only one of them?
Yeah.
Like, the fuck?
Hey, you got to keep it secret.
I guess underwater base is a good place as any.
And then you find out, I don't remember who tells you, but Bob Page is at Area 51, of course,
I think he tells you because he
and he's making more of the virus. Maybe he does. I couldn't remember if it was him or the daughter you saved.
intercepts you sending the schematics to Vanderberg.
Oh yeah.
And then he calls you. He's like, ha, asshole.
Yeah, I'm here
Yeah.
making virus. Come find me.
He's like, Heliod intercepted that.
He's like, you'll never find me at North 55457.
I'm in Area 51.
East.
Jerk off.
Yeah.
Try to get in.
Jerk off. And he's like, oh yeah? Bob Page is like, yeah, you can come find me, but I'm launching this nuke at Vandenberg.
Boom.
And then you're like, and you hack into the system.
You hacked the Gibson.
You hack the Gibson.
Heck, the Gibson!
And you redirect the nuke to Area 51.
And why couldn't Bob Page just re-hack it and
don't
change
know.
it?
I don't know. But
Pull the wire
anyway,
or something.
De-hack it?
I have written here because this awesome part when you like hack it to redirect it. In the middle of the room is a big red button.
Oh, yeah.
And it's written abort really big.
You have to abort and then reprogram.
Yeah. But I was like,
You just gotta switch the two wires connecting the button, and then you'll send the rocket. It'll do the opposite of aborting, guys.
yeah.
Yeah, and then Page is like, yeah, so I'll just send my crew in there to make sure it never launches. So you have to go to the silo and make sure it
Yeah.
does.
Then you make don't, and then you blow up Area 51. But
Boom.
of course it survives the nuke.
Yeah, it's Area 51. It's fucking
Yeah.
1,000 miles under.
So you go to Area 51 to execute this big bad plan. Now, all you did so far to the game is kind of pointless because there's three choices here that have nothing to do with anything else you do in the game.
And Area 51's not radiated or nothing.
Hey, it's that good.
It's a special nuke. It's future nukes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 30
Cold
years from
fusion.
Fair.
That does, right?
now. Yeah.
I mean, I could just say stupid words too.
Biorecombination.
Yeah.
Still my favorite word. All right.
But three things happen here, and they give you three choices. Your first choice is Tracer Tong calls you, and he's like, hey, why don't you just blow up Area 51, and we'll end all global communication? So basically, his plan is to blow up the internet.
Yeah. It's kind of like a worldwide EMP.
Yeah.
Checks out, yeah.
All right, your
That's-
second
that's what
choice is
happens.
you come into contact with Helios, and you're like, hey, buddy, you're like mostly robot. I'm mostly robot. Let's get together and do one big robot.
Ooh.
and we'll just rule the world. We'll
And
control all
we'll be-
communication.
And we'll be good people about it.
Yeah.
We'll help everybody.
We're better than the people in charge at making decisions.
That's so true.
And the other one is you can do the NSF stuff and beat Page, let the Illuminati take over instead of the MJ-12, and basically capitalism, rah, rah, rah.
Yeah. That back to the status quo, son.
Yeah.
Sweet.
But the vaccine will be out there saving people. So those are the three endings you can basically choose.
I'd pick benevolent dictator.
I don't think any of them are good. Benevolent
They're really
dictator is
not.
probably the best one.
Yeah, why not?
But if I blew up the internet, I'd have nothing to do at work, which would be terrible.
Yeah. Except, well, if you're a benevolent dictator, you'd still have the internet
Didn't
too.
Yeah.
it say during the benevolent dictator one that it had the John Milton quote? Like, better to reign in hell than to serve in
Yeah, I
heaven.
think
Is
that was that
ending?
one.
Yeah.
That was a little on the nose.
Yeah, they had too many cliche quotes at the end.
Yeah, well, there's one for each different one. I didn't remember. I didn't write them all down
Yeah,
because
me
they were
neither.
very on the nose.
Yeah, that's the only one I remember for sure.
Yeah, because it's a common one. The other ones were, one might have been like a fucking Keynesian economic quote or something.
Yeah, I can't
Key and
remember.
Peele?
Yes,
Yes,
Key and
that's
Peele,
what it
that's
was.
I knew I screwed it up.
You could be just so
yes,
dumb
those are-
sometimes, Dr. Scientist.
I know. For a
Those are the-
doctor and a scientist.
Those, well, neither of those are doctors or scientists. But
You're a doctor of scientists.
yeah. So I guess we've all come across as the benevolent dictator is the way to go.
I'd say so.
I didn't.
Either that or blow it all to hell.
I think the capitalism rules one is the canon ending, but I'm not sure if there is even a canon ending. I didn't look it up.
That's the worst one.
Yeah, but I don't know how the other ones would follow after that.
Well, you blow it all to hell and it'd be like a Fallout, I guess.
Yeah.
Rebuild civilization.
Let's quickly Google canon ending of Deus Ex 1.
Benevolent dictator, and all it is sim. Or
Yeah, it was all a dream the entire time.
civilization.
The so-called canon ending is whatever you as a player did, is what the official people
Yeah.
at Deus Ex
Yeah,
said.
it says all three endings are at least partially canonical,
For
which
Christ's
doesn't
But
make
the-
sense.
yeah, how does that make, unless they're all prequels?
I guess because any choice you make kind of defeats the purpose of a sequel, so maybe they just...
Yeah.
It's whatever you want it to be, man.
Man, that's the beauty of this game, bro. Choices.
And, because we're not going to look it up later, the other quotes for the merge with Helios ending
Mhm.
is, if there were no God, it would be necessary to invent him, by Voltaire.
Yes, obviously.
yes, yeah.
The new Dark Age ending, a.k.a. Tong's plan, is, yesterday we obeyed kings and bent our necks before emperors, but today we kneel only to truth.
Dude,
Bye.
that gave me goosebumps.
That deserves to be on a T-shirt somewhere.
Plotty
Plotty time storefront.
Just, I mean, I could whip that up pretty quick
Yeah.
if you want to.
Each quote on. Vote with your money.
Got to check on the Gabron estate, see if we can use that quote. Okay.
Change one word.
That's it.
Yeah, that's the entire thing.
Wow.
That's the game. We did it.
I
Dr.
skipped
Scientist.
I tried to skip as much meaningless stuff as I could.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a big game. Like, there's a lot in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of side quests. And,
Multiple choices and such. But you
And,
know
like,
what?
just so many people you run into that have nothing to do with the
Mhm.
main story.
Yeah, it's like a Fallout, like one of them types. But
There could have been a video in between the length of the two videos that are on the internet about this game.
I know somebody could make a fucking shorter video.
Well, shorter than the 4-hour and longer than the 20-minute one.
Yeah, 20-minute one was jumping all over the place. It was ridiculous to watch.
And they also used in the or half-hour one, whichever one it was, they used a lot of information from, like, future games that was, like, retconned.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
So I read through the wiki. I'm like, where the fuck did they get any of this?
Silly.
It's a tough one to follow. But let's go ahead, move into our final thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you start us off, Papa Scotch? You love this kind of stuff.
I know.
I would love to, but I don't know what I'm supposed to answer.
Dude, I got some questions for you, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, sweet. What are they?
How big's your penis? Oh, wait. for
3
this-
inches.
about-
Oh, shit.
about this game. I got you. Would you play it?
Mm-hmm.
What'd the story do for you?
Right.
And what'd the score
How many
do
stars you give it?
for you?
Good one. Would I play it? No, just because I don't like stealth games, and it looked like this was extremely stealth heavy to the point where you couldn't beat the game if you didn't use stealth. I did see some people try to like go in guns blazing and they get immediately killed.
That's cool.
Well, it's for the time, right? Like for 2000, that was pretty interesting, right? Were there stealth games? There had to be stealth games before this, obviously.
Thief
Metal
came
Gear
out a couple
Solid.
years after.
But yeah, I mean, would I want to play it? No, just because it's old at this point, and it's stealth heavy. I haven't played any of the other ones because they were stealth heavy. And you know, Dr. Scientist, you and I are not stealth fans.
No.
I'm not either.
Okay, Chump Slap needs to be included. He's also not a stealth fan. I mean, I don't mind a stealth level here or there, or a stealth section of a level, but
not one that
the whole
kills you as soon
game
as you
being
get caught.
stealth.
Yeah, it gets boring quick.
Well, it's just like it's all pre-programmed. Like if you do it once, you now know how to beat the level.
Yeah.
It's like it's all a fucking riddle. You just know the answer. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Did the story work for me? I'm going away from my previous thing, and I'm saying, yeah, it did a lot. And I think it did because you had like this basic game that was just like terrorists are invading, and then you fight them, and then you learn some more info, and now you're on their side. That's not crazy. That's nothing we haven't seen before. That's not nuts. But all the people that inhabit the world have backstories and personalities, and even if they have nothing to do with the main quest, they give you side missions and cool stuff to do. So it feels like they were fleshed out in a way I hadn't seen again until Fallout 3.
Fair.
And aside from both of those, you also had the whole social commentary about how, I mean, the one guy, he said it like, in 1900, 90% of the population was self-employed. Today it's 2%.
Yeah.
And he said like a bunch of stuff about the military-industrial complex, which is still extremely true and still happening. So they tried to educate you and kind of create this future where none of that shit ever got resolved, and it's gotten to this point where evil people do whatever it takes to just keep control.
My God, so true.
It's weird that
So
they didn't pull
precious.
stats from like 2040.
Yeah.
What score would I give it? I'm going high,
Mm.
and I'm going to give it 15.
Oh,
Wow.
I think for the time, I'm trying to do it in the context of other games around then, and it was huge, and there was a lot of stuff to do. It was almost an MMO, for Christ's sake. Like, there was so many people to talk to, so many things to read, so many things you could do. You could live in this world, and I think they did a great job with the story. I mean, I thought it was fun to throw in, like, the 75,000 different conspiracy theories. It was a little messy, but eventually it kind of just all boiled down to the Illuminati runs everything.
Luckily, all conspiracies are just nonsense.
Majestic
It could just be
12 runs everything.
You're going to tell me there aren't lizard people? Really?
Idiot. Did you ever see that video of the guy's eyes closing sideways?
Yeah. Dr. Scientist, we're going to take away that doctor real soon. Keep talking this nonsense. But, 15. That's what I'm going to do.
All right.
So, we're going to move to you then, Sir Chump Slap.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I would be second.
What are you going to ask him?
Do you want to play this game now? Did the story work for you? What score is good enough for this?
Score out of what? I don't know, 27?
27. Yeah, 27 stars.
27 stars.
Yeah, we should
yes.
probably say that.
The
every
greatest game
episode.
ever made is 27 stars.
The real fans know. it's
Yeah,
not 27
true.
stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Fuck
us.
these posers. But would I play it now? No, you said stealth, but yeah. I mean, if you could do multiple ways, like if you could just go guns blazing or something, that'd be cool. But I'm not a fan of stealth. I just want to get that out there, let everybody know.
Man,
Thank you. Yeah, noted officially.
really wants to be part of the group.
Should we make that a shirt too? Chump Slap hates stealth.
I'd buy it.
It should be. Oh yeah, plus Chump Slap hates stealth.
Oh yeah, plus Chump Step. Jesus. All right, I'm on it.
All right. Other than that, no, I still wouldn't play it. Plus, it was 2000, so the graphics they don't really hold up. Did the story work for me? Was that a question?
Mostly.
Yes, that was a question.
I think I'll say, yeah, it did. I mean, everything Scotchy said, except the characters being fleshed out and having personalities. I didn't think anyone stood out nobody was really different. It took itself a little too seriously for me, too. Like,
Do you have an ice cream truck?
Yes, I
going
was gonna say,
outside?
should we take a break while the ice cream truck stops?
yeah, do you
No, let's just roll with it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'll get some ice cream. Hold up. But yeah, I don't know. It didn't have. Maybe if you played the whole game, but this video was long enough where it should have had a joke or two in it.
But it's not a funny world.
I know.
I don't think you're wrong about that. I think there was zero humor in this entire game.
Yeah, characters not being as
Hilarious as they should be in this dystopian future.
well. No, they didn't have personalities either. Like they were all pretty much blank slates of serious people doing this. This guy's a scientist. This guy's Illuminati. This guy's whatever.
The one video I watched kept cutting to this dude singing "God Bless America."
Yeah.
Did you guys see that?
No.
Like the dude who's like, "In the road,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, who the hell was that dude?
I don't.
Was
know,
it in the game
but-
or was it just a
It was in the
random-
game.
Oh,
Like you see this guy on a rooftop or something, and he's just singing. But other than that, the story I thought worked. I like stories about conspiracy theories. I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
They're fun. Obviously, it's a story, so we don't have to take too much from it. But score now. Been flip flopping a little bit here. Went as high
Okay.
as 17.
what?
Whoa.
I did. But, you know, take off a couple points for the humor, no humor, and no fucking real personality with people, and we'll drop it down to a 14.
Okay.
14 out of 27.
That's still very respectable.
Yeah.
Yeah, in our scoring, it's pretty high.
So then, the man of the hour, it's your turn, Dr. Scientist.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Did you want to play the game now? Did the story work for you? How many stars out of 27 would you give it?
I think we should just make the shirt say Plotty Time is against stealth games.
It's fair. And it has like that,
That includes Chump Slap, and he can stop complaining about not being in.
and it just has that open eye from, like, Skyrim.
Skyrim,
when
yeah.
someone sees it.
The hidden to the...
Yeah.
But anyway, I probably wouldn't play it. I checked my trophies because I thought I played a Deus Ex game, and I did play one, and I kind of liked it, and then I started another one, and I couldn't get into it. Later on,
Okay.
editions of it, not exactly this one.
Yeah, fair.
The story worked for me. I mean, it was good. It was much better than the things we've done the last 3 months.
I don't know about that.
I'm positive.
What are you talking about? What about Jet Li?
I mean, we also did do Uncharted 2.
Was that too within the last 3 months?
No, it was March 18th.
Oh, Fatal Frame was good.
Luckily, it's July.
Whatever.
I don't know about that.
Continue.
So, did the story work for me? I mean, it kind of did. It leaned a little heavily on the conspiracy theory.
That was the beauty of it.
I think I would have liked it better when I was younger and naive in my X-Files is awesome days.
X-Files is still awesome.
I didn't say they weren't.
All right, then.
But now I just associate conspiracies with stupid people because that's
the
where I
last
come from.
4 years fucked you up. Conspiracy theories,
Yeah.
got it.
Well, it wasn't just that, but
Fair.
I mean, it's a little ridiculous that all of these secret underground things are taking over.
Well, they're all run by the Majestic 12.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
why.
Well,
man.
except for the ones the Illuminati ran when they took over from them.
You're right.
Duh.
It's all connected, guys.
Bro. A to B.
But like the way you quickly turn from being a government operative, a robotic government operative, to be like, hey, yeah, I'm going to fight for these freedom fighters, seemed a little bit
Well, you're
just because your brother was on it.
I love that, though, because he's like, do you have any proof of that? And everyone's like, yeah, here it is. But it was like, well, my brother said so because he knows the guy.
Yeah, and hey, remember when taxes were
I was
lower?
like, up, good enough for me. I'm on your side now.
All right.
But I mean, it wasn't bad. Yeah, it was just the world that was built on these conspiracies being true. Much like our real world.
Thank you.
course.
Finally, someone
Thank
has the
you.
courage to say it.
But
Thank you.
I mean, flying everywhere in a helicopter is kind of ridiculous.
It's a black helicopter. What don't...
Yeah, how many times are you going to say it? I don't get it.
He's not going to get it, Chump Slap.
Yeah, I'm
He's
not
not
gonna
going to get it.
I'm just not going to understand.
It's a conspiracy itself. Black helicopters. Come on.
But I wanted to score it high, kind of like you guys. But then I'm looking at the other games I put at those scores,
No, you can't let previous scores.
Hey, I have integrity in my system.
You're a fool.
And I kind of have to give it. I don't want to say it's better than Maze.
It can't be. Shit, what'd I give Maze?
It's like 6 years ago we did that.
Yeah. I'll give it 11 stars.
I could have told you were going to give it that.
Then why don't you save me all that time?
For a good 40.
1 point less this year than Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, 6 points more than Dead Space 2, and 5 less than Assassin's Creed 2.
That seems all about right.
Yeah, it fits. It's snug right in there.
And 33 more than Homefront.
Damn.
Oh, I should have more than that.
So yeah, that's Deus Ex. Anybody have anything else they want to add?
Black helicopters, dude.
Black
I don't get it.
Well, with that, let's move on to our favorite segment of every week, which is Dr. Scientist Classic Wrestling Finisher.
Ding, 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 ding.
In the corner,
Ding.
the Raging
Ding.
Cajun. Every week, we ask Dr. Scientist for a 100% guaranteed, amazing, perfect wrestling finisher, and he has never disappointed us. This week, Dr. Scientist, what do you got?
We got the classic move from several tall wrestlers, the choke slam.
Boo.
Oh, how did we not do that yet?
Because I save them for easy ones on a week, so I don't have a lot of time.
Okay,
Choke
good.
slam. How do you do that?
Well, I mean, it's kind of in the name. You grab someone around the throat, you lift them up,
With what?
your dominant hand,
Your big ass hand because you're a tall man.
Yeah.
All right.
and you kind of like swing them and throw them down on the ground and slam their back on the mat.
Damn, that's gotta hurt. Don't try this at home.
Yeah. Oh, I
Yeah,
don't even know if you could lift somebody up by their throat like that. You'd have to be pretty
Just don't
fucking
try.
strong.
Don't even try.
Yeah,
Just don't.
unless they want to
We're-
jump.
I mean, if you can pull it off in a street fight, you'll take a GoPro. Let us see.
yeah, right.
You got to be like a foot taller than somebody to pull this off.
Oh, yeah. And they got to kind of help you a little bit because you can't just lift somebody up like that.
Listen, listeners, you can chokeslam 5-year-olds.
He's not wrong.
I don't think he is. And do you, like, I won't ask any follow-up questions after
Yeah,
this,
no,
but
let's go with
do
that.
you know that?
Do I know I could chokeslam a 5-year-old? No.
Yes.
My elbow's been a little wonky lately.
Okay.
Maybe left.
3-year-olds, though, are going down.
Yeah, forget it.
So that is the classic wrestling finisher of the week. The always classic choke slam.
Yeah. Get video of it, but don't chokeslam a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't choke slam a child. Anyway, we're gonna move to our favorite segment of every week, which is Chump Slaps. Would you rather?
What?
What?
Every
Don't
week,
know what that had to do with it.
Does that anything have to do with anything?
every week we ask Sir Chump Slap a would you rather question, and he has to answer it and explain himself. This week we got another instant classic for you, Sir Chump
fucking
Slap.
Bring it on, bro.
It's another one where there's no good answer.
I like these.
Chump Slap.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather smell like poop and not know it,
No.
or constantly smell poop on you that no one else can smell?
Did I not wipe right?
Oh my god, that would suck. I'd have to go with that though.
To constantly smell poop that no one else can smell?
Yeah.
I'd rather have people smell poop
I
on
wouldn't
you.
want to be like anytime I go somewhere, people are like, "What the fuck,
Yeah.
man?
Yo, that guy stinks.
Yeah, that guy smells like shit. Did he even shower and shit today?"
I mean, I assume that it's no matter how much you like cologne or something you put on, you still smell the shit.
Yeah, absolutely. You just smell like shit smelling cologne.
Is there a way to fry your scent receptors?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Not in this case, apparently.
Nope, this is magic. So you're either going to smell like poop and not know it, or constantly smell poop on you that no one else can smell.
That's horrible.
And your brain doesn't just get used to the poop smell. Like, it doesn't. You just always
Is
smell
it
poop.
changed to like different poops every couple minutes? So I keep
One day it's a
smelling it.
mango poop. One day it's a cotton
Some days
candy
it's
poop.
really bad.
Shit, I might have to change this.
You'd
It's
rather
one of
have
those
people
scented
smell you
soap
like shit?
poops.
Can I cover myself in cologne and stuff, and it would just smell like cologne covered shit?
Why don't you just like go work on a farm? You already smell like shit.
Yeah, but I mean, if he goes anywhere.
And then people are like, that guy smells like shit. Yeah, because he's fucking working.
Yeah.
Yeah, but have you seen him? He's not going to be working at a farm.
I could be homeless.
That's probably better.
Work on a farm. Fuck that. I'll be homeless. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. I'm not a selfish person, so I'll take the shit smell in my nose.
Okay.
And everyone else can smell my normal BO.
How far away would they have to be to smell him?
Oh, it's bad.
Oh, okay.
It's not. It takes over a room.
Ugh.
Oh God, it's constantly emitting. Yeah, I'll take the smell myself, whatever.
You're such a patriot.
And every time
It's like,
someone,
do you ever walk past someone that's wearing way too much cologne and you smell it like when they're 6 or 7 steps away?
yes, you
That's the
can
poop
smell it.
smell.
Yeah, when they enter a room, you can smell it.
Exactly. So you're gonna go with the smell like poop that only you can smell.
Yeah, I guess. And then when people come to my house, I'll be like, "Do you smell that?"
I swear to God,
We'll
it's
just
not
do that
me.
for a couple years.
I'll have to get like fucking Febreze and shit, and be like, "I hope it doesn't smell like shit in here." Sorry, guys.
Some old lady cursed me.
Dude, you would probably think you're going insane if this happened tomorrow.
Yeah, I would. Please don't let that.
You'd be like,
happen.
you guys don't smell that. You don't smell that huge honking piece of shit somewhere.
Oh my God, it
It's
just
awful.
changed to a different state.
You would look under everything and you'd be like, oh, where the hell
I
is this?
know. I'll be wiping my ass constantly. Like, did I fucking fart?
You'd have to buy a bidet.
Is this my throw pillow? What does this smell?
Yeah, I'd throw out my couch.
And then even worse, although it is worse because if you actually smell like shit one day,
yeah,
you don't really know if you're just imagining it or.
I'd never know if I stepped in shit.
No idea, unless you slip a little bit on the sidewalk. That's it.
That's a dead giveaway.
Well, let's say someone would like to send you a bunch of tips of how to not smell like shit. I don't know where I was going with that. Where would they send that email to, Sir Chump Slap?
Send that to plottytime@gmail.com. Also, if you want a bag of Big League Chew signed by all of us, send an email to plottytime@gmail.com, and I'll respond to you, and we'll get that in the mail.
100% guaranteed response rate, this guy.
Full true.
And if they want to get to us faster on the socials with pictures of poop, where would they send those to, Dr. Scientist?
At Plotty Time on Instagram and Twitter and the U.S. Open Golf Championship app.
And I will retweet every
that's a
one
good
of those.
one.
I was going to say just send him the Papa Scotch on Twitter. But
Yeah, so you can also go to YouTube. You can watch a pretty waterfall with our logo. Like and subscribe there. It really helps us out. Also, go buy some shit at plottytime.com. It redirects you to our store, and you can get your own Turkish towel and mug and
Beanie.
and other nonsense I put up there
Underwear.
when I was drunk. There is underwear, right? I did put the underwear
it's
up.
on there. Is that Plotty Time, one word?
Huge Plotty Time on your
It's
dong.
Plotty Time, one word.com.
Yes, Plotty Time, one word, no spaces.com.
Right on.
That does it for us this week, so get out there, play some games, don't trust Dr. Scientist, buy some shit, and we'll talk to you later. Peace.
Peace. Smell you later. Is that about the fucking shit smell?
Ooh, I smell it from here.